For the first time in history, you can play a video game where the profits will be used to build real-life giant robots. Big news today, folks. MegaBots now has a video game. It's available on iOS and the Google Play Store. This has been a dream of mine for a very long time and something we spent a lot of time talking about at the company. First, I want to show you the game, and then I'll talk about what we're going to build with the profits. But first, here's some backstory. This game actually came out in early 2020, but since it was using the MegaBots name, which I happen to own the trademark for, I reached out to the developer, Ding Shen, at OP Neon Games. We started talking, and instead of me forcing him to change the name, we decided it'd be better if we could work together instead and just make it the official MegaBots game. Okay, welcome to the MegaBots gaming channel. I'm going to play the game on my phone a little bit and just show you the basics, how it works. I have not played this game very much, so I'm very much a beginner. So if you've played a lot, you're probably going to be frustrated watching me play. But hey, MegaBots video game, it exists now. This is freaking awesome. Okay, I am screen recording my phone, and I'm gonna load up the game here. Let's get the sound on. There we go. And so this is kind of the home screen of the game. You have you got 3 robot slots. I've only built out 2 robots, so I'm gonna hit quick fight. This is the robot I'm about to fight. You can actually pick which robot you wanna charge into battle with. You can see that my robot has a little more attack power, but a less HP. And so I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. I'm just gonna charge forward and. Try to jump. Oh, let's see, he's a ranged guy. Okay, so I took him out pretty easily. My attack is way better than his. And you can just kind of keep playing. So I'm gonna hit rematch. Oh, this other guy's gonna just completely destroy me. There's nothing I can do here, but yeah, there's just, oh god. Yeah, so this is kind of the grind of the game, right? You're destroying robots over and over, and if you win 3 games, you can get another crate. The crates contain items, and then, oh god. Come on, yes. The crates contain items, and then you can use those items to upgrade your robots and achieve higher and higher tiers. I'll go back to the main menu and just kind of show you. Well, let me just click on this robot here. You can see all the different slots that I have. Actually, I'll just disassemble the whole robot. So if I go to core and remove the core, it'll ask if I want to disable. And then you can just build it back up using all the different parts you have. So I've got lots of different cores. I'm going to sort these by rarity all the way to the left. So this is my most rare one, the Ronin core. But I also have this beta core. This beta core actually has more HP, so I'm going to use that. Cool. Let's put a head on it. Again, sort by rarity. Alpha head, gamma head. So alpha head has got the most HP. We'll just do that. So there's certain components that, for example, this beta head adds more leg HP, so there's all kinds of cool little upgrades, power-ups. Pick an arm. Gamma arm has the most HP there. You get some legs. These gamma legs are very powerful. And then we'll put the weapons on, so you can add missiles onto the shoulders. If I wanted to put missiles on the shoulders, I could do that. But let's just sort by attack. So this axe is the most powerful attack that I've got. That's why I'm using that one. Putting that in the left hand. And you can use these shields. These shields as well to give yourself a little upgrade. I don't have a, actually, spinner. I don't know, does the spinner give me, I don't know. The axe a spinner? Can I use it as a spinner? I don't know. Okay, and then the last thing is you put a chip in. Different chips enable different moves on your robots. So if I put a tornado chip in, you can see that my robot has the capability of doing that kind of like tornado move. If I put an uppercut chip in, the robot will be able to kind of do that uppercut move. I'm gonna put the tornado one in because it gives me the most HP. And that's kind of the gist. You can upgrade items, and sort of as you progress through the game, you'll get cooler and cooler items. And then you can, hit test run and just like try out your robot. Like, does it do, what kind of damage does it do, and like all that kind of stuff. This robot, look at it, he's like dodging my attacks a lot. But yeah. So the weird thing here is Ding Shen, the developer, boosted my account up to tier 7 without me actually like working my way up through the tiers. So now I'm facing a bunch of tier 7 robots. There's 23 tiers in the championship mode, but now I'm facing tier 7 robots. I never really worked all my way up to, go through the lower tiers and acquire all those lower tier weapons. So I really don't have enough parts that I've gathered along the way to really like build out 3 useful robots. I'm sort of just like barely making it happen with one here. So my robots are all pretty weak compared to other tier 7 robots. And you kind of progress up through the tiers by doing these championships. There's sort of a leaderboard, and at the end of 24 hours, if I'm kind of at the top of the leaderboard, I'll get like a bonus, or you can sort of progress by just sort of like winning enough fights in a row. You can see I can do some fights here, some championship fights. Oh, actually, I might win this one because my attack is much better than this guy's. But come on! Oh, yes. Okay. Anyways, actually this guy's gonna stop me because his attack is like way higher. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do here, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm gonna quit out of this. Yep, made some gold. That's great. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. You can also go to Workshop if you want to like buy some upgrades. This is where you can buy Eagle Prime, which I recommend you do because you'll get super powerful parts, and of course the money goes to a good cause. So that's pretty cool. There's and this is all championship mode. Now there's also a new underground mode that just got added. You can activate that by hitting underground mode. This does not have championship tiers, so you're kind of like battling against everybody's robot, and you can do like tag team matches and stuff. I'm not going to go into it because this video is going to get like way too long, but basically it's like way more powerful weapons, way more powerful robots, battling everybody. So that's the basics of the game. Essentially, you fight a bunch of robots, you get more parts, you upgrade your robots, you progress to higher and higher tiers. There's a leaderboard, and it's just really fun, like getting the new robot parts, upgrading your robots, making them more powerful. And I'm just like super pumped that there's a MegaBots game now. Like, I started MegaBots like 6 years ago, really because I grew up playing video games with giant robots in them, and it's just so awesome to see it has come full circle now. So check out the game. I really hope you enjoy it. I think it's like the coolest thing ever. So that should give you a feel for the game. Ding Shen and his team are super talented and are always looking for ways to make the game better. So drop your suggestions down in the comments and we'll see if we can make it happen. So we've officially added the legendary Eagle Prime MegaBot and soon the Iron Glory MegaBot into the game. There are so many awesome things about this. First, you know how all those YouTubers have to promote all these other mobile games like...
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. World of Tanks is an epic, free-to-play, historically accurate war game. This video is created with support from State of Survival, a zombie-themed survival...
Well, I'm pretty psyched to be able to promote something that's actually for a good cause. I mean, name a better cause than building real-life giant fighting robots. Plus, I can keep you guys updated on new features that come out, and we'll constantly be making the game better and better. For example, I also want to do something where the top players will be able to come out and take a ride in the robots, or tour the shop as the new robot gets built. We haven't really formulated how that's going to work yet, but the video game to real life robot pilot connection was something that I've wanted to make for a very long time. After all, MegaBots was really born out of a generation of people who grew up playing video games. And a portion of the revenue will go towards building a completely new MegaBot. I've been thinking a lot about what could be improved upon from the 2 robots we've already built. We talk about it all the time in the MegaBots Discord server, link down below. Iron Glory was pretty cheap to make and kind of slow and not very safe, but it looked cool and sort of sold the dream. On the other hand, Eagle Prime was much more powerful, but it was so complicated and unreliable that it was hard to make good use of that power. It was always overheating, had software issues, or wires were disconnecting somewhere. I think there's probably some happy medium between the 2 robots, and developing some kind of hybrid robot would let us do some pretty cool stunts. So that's what we're setting aside the profits for. The overall project will probably cost around $1 million, but I think we can start pulling together some concept art, engineering plans, and start building parts of the robot along the way. That is, if people start playing the game. Head over to MegaBots.com to track the amount of funds we've raised and find the links to download MegaBots Battle Arena.